fact that this page will be heavily focusing on self-development, reading books, working on your mental health, getting to that version of yourself that is the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially aligned on your high vibrations. So that's what we focus on here. We focus on elevating. And I just wanted to say this too because I know for a fact that I am not for everybody, and that is okay. I'm not telling anybody what they should or should not do. I'm just telling y'all what worked for me and my journey and how I've gotten to this level of my life where I am at peace with myself and I am happy. I work on myself every day. I grow every day, and I'm comfortable in this. So if you would like to join me in that journey and learning how I lost over 70 pounds and counting, and how I'm manifesting the best version of myself despite my generational curses and the things that were hexed onto my family. I had to pull myself out of these things. I had to actually put the work in and do the work. So if y'all want to learn how to do the work, y'all at the right place. Hi everyone, it's your girl Selena Joy, and I'm coming at you with my first ever reaction video. So before we get into this, I just wanted to introduce myself, and talk a little bit about what I want, what the intentions are for this page. So I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I will be sharing all my knowledge on hair, especially curly hair, because that is my forte. But I'm also an aspiring femininity coach, and I would love to help people, with their relationships and things of that nature, because I got married really young and I had to go through that process. So yeah, let's get into it. So I chose this little clip of Johnny Depp. I haven't gotten too far into some of their case, but just from what I have seen so far, I think this is one of the very good examples as to why men don't want to get married anymore or don't want to commit. And a lot of women will sit here and kind of blame men, and it's not very reflective on both sides. Because that's one thing I would love to do, especially with my husband. And, we have to hold both sides accountable. I feel like we are very capable as a human species to properly love another person, but it takes two people. You have to do that internal work. Whatever is going on the inside, in your mind, in your heart, and in your spirit, it needs to be dealt with. And that's a big thing that this video will be an example of, because I don't care what a man does to me, even if that is the case. I will not ever be able to bring myself to defecate onto the bed in which we share. So, sis, that is your bed too. That is both of our beds. So, I just don't understand where your mind has to be at in order to do something like that. And this right here is just exactly what I talk about when I say men and women need to be held accountable, because we have some very, or not we, but some of this space and people today, it's very childlike behavior, because that's something that only a child does. And the fact that we don't see anything wrong with these things is really the crazy part. So yeah, we're gonna watch this a little bit and get into it. So here we go.
She's not going to be home for 2 days. And then he showed me a photograph on his telephone of
Objection, Your Honor. Also, you're saying
It's a photograph, Your Honor.
as being relayed to him by Mr. Bett.
He says he looked at it on his phone.
I'll overrule the objection as the photograph.
What was the photograph of, Mr. Depp?
it was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response to that was, I laughed. It was so outside. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh. So I did not go down there that day.
This is is another thing, one thing I will say is I feel for my ladies. And I will speak up for us when it's necessary. But at the same time, I also feel for men. I also feel the need to defend them as well because you got to think about it, man. Society's just shitting all over them. The people who have helped create this world, the people who lead families, like these are our fathers, our brothers, my husband. So of course I'm gonna feel the need to defend them because people will say, oh, that didn't really happen. But yet this man has deliberate proof that it happened, the pictures, and for some reason people are choosing not to believe the truth. So it's just like you got to call it for what it is. You got to see things for what they are and what's presented to you and the facts over whatever emotion that she's trying to appeal to y'all. Like, for real.